Thank you. Thanks a lot. I only started this piece, well, you can actually say today. Like, I worked on a character for a bit, but the background is probably probably is obvious. Yo, hey Gio. Ethernet issues? Yeah, those uh, those are always frustrating. Dude, I remember my internet cutting off every like an hour, every hour when I was first trying to start streaming. That was just tragic. Things are pretty cute with me, if you can believe that. Everything is fine, everything is I'm pretty excited to do art. That's the best thing, I guess. Past like month or so, I've been I wouldn't just say in an art blog, but just in general, not really excited to draw. I was still drawing, still doing my commissions, but now it's like I'm pumped. I want to do sketches, I want to paint, I want to draw, everything. I started at the end of December, so like a couple of months ago. Still new to it, still trying to figure out how things go here, man. The most importantly, just want to share my art, to kind of show people what I'm up to. Yep, I'm crazy motivated. I recently got myself into doing line art, and I've never been into line art before. I've always just, did a sketch, or like a very rough sketch, and then jumped straight into painting. That was kind of my go-to workflow process. Don't let it turn into burnout. Usually it just fades away naturally. Like all like excitement like that doesn't last for long. But we'll see what I can do with it. Perhaps I will be able to keep it moving. Who knows? You're an artist as well? Unfortunately not. Trying to learn digital? Oh, awesome. Digital is very forgiving and welcoming, I think. I mean, welcoming might be a strong word for it, but definitely forgiving. Trying to make a manga? Oh, that's ambitious. That's a huge goal to take on. I'm just trying to progress as an artist and get some commissions done along the way. That's pretty much it. Hmm. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot like on how to actually get better at art lately. I think I'll be incorporating some studies into my streams and, just in general, start doing more studies. Mostly figure drawings. Got to aim high. Hmm. For me, manga sounds like the biggest problem with manga is just the story itself. The storytelling, like drawings. Uh, I think if I wanted, I would be able to come up with something, a comic or you know, art-wise. But storytelling, yeah, that's a different thing. Maybe I'll get to it somewhere in my career. Story is easier for you, but it might be easier. But is it actually like good? Is it um worth reading? I just think of the best mangas out there, and how can you even compete with those stories? Those are just so engaging, so interesting. Characters are, just alive, and I think if I was to do something, it would have been nothing like that. If story is easier for you, you might just uh, do writing. Feedback from others, it's worth reading. Oh, that's cool. That's cool then. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. True, true. I mean, the same goes for me to like other artists, like to professional artists. There is no way to compare myself to them. Yep, yep, Geo, feeling extra. Yep, feeling like inspired for the most part. That's the best, the best feeling. To like what you create. I think just enjoying the process of creation is also a good thing. I sometimes don't like the end result of mine, but I know it's a part of a journey, so that's okay. Like sometimes I just can't be more happier to get done with a piece and just ship it to a client. It's sometimes I just want for it to be over. It's been happening uh, less and less though lately. Yeah, exactly. Usually it's just because it is not turning out well. Like I think it's very crucial to your enjoyment, just how well the piece is turning out. If it just doesn't work, it's a pain to work on. Yeah, exactly. So this is a commission piece. I don't even. Oh, there it is. No, I don't know the species, but there is a whole kind of universe going with characters like that. And for something, yeah, exactly. I don't know on like what animal they're based on, but there is like another artist huge project going on with them. Like I'm also simultaneously working on another piece for another guy, um, for a character with like similar species. Actually, speaking of that, like I need to finish this piece today. I don't. Hmm. Just got to me that I kind of don't like the lack of contrast here. Perhaps we just play with curves a bit. Yeah. I mean, there are dogs like that with like ears like this. So I thought it is like a dog breed species. They cut them? Wait, do they really? Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Why would they do that? I mean, I guess for looks, but is the whole purpose of the animal and just to serve as a cosmetic thing? Dobermans. Oh, I mean, until dogs themselves complain, then I don't see anything wrong with that. All right, I need to stop being distracted with other pieces until I finish this one. Did he really? I haven't seen it. A girl with Dabber. No, I haven't seen. Was it a while ago? I've been only following EO for like a year and a half. And obviously I've missed some streams of his, which is very unfortunate. A few months ago. Oh, yeah, so I might have missed it. I'm not huge on our streams lately, just because I don't have the second monitor. It makes it hard to enjoy our stream content, unfortunately. Actually, like you miss out on a lot as an artist. You kind of feel isolated more if you don't surround yourself with other artists, even artificially like that through streams. I think it's important to once in a while um, kind of get to know that it's not only you who's drawing. It's not only you who do it, who does it. Oh, you have a clip of it even. All right. Oh yeah, that girl. I've seen her. I have. Actually, I he redid her so many times. Um, I think he had different shirts going on for her and different. Yeah, he did a lot of versions for her. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of this painting though. Oh, wait a second. I might use it as a reference for years. Even a little bit that it is, which is showing there. I like using Kyo as a reference. Sometimes, though, his anatomy is difficult to grasp for sure. Yeah, that probably is. I wonder why I have not saved it. You know what I'm wondering? Like, what was the initial inspiration for EOS um, mechanical designs and the anatomy stylization as well? Like, what was the starting point for it all? Yeah, me too, Gio. I He's probably my most studied artist at this point. Even Lee? I think I've heard this name before. Even Lee. Oh, that guy. Yeah, he is. Man, why does EO not post his works? That is truly tragic. If only we could compare like those two side to side. Like imagine an art station with EO's art. That is just it would have been great to go through. EO's commercial work. Yeah. Do you think he does that though? Like the way he renders really it doesn't give off the vibe of the splash art thing. Might be wrong, but it's just mm, I'm not sure if he's an illustrator. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not like he can't do that, but it's I don't know. Yeah, the animation is I mean he just proves it every stream. I just see illustrators work differently than EO does. Not like in terms of work process. I don't even know like what to point at, but just maybe it's just the lack of finished work on his stream. I mean, he really doesn't. It seems like he doesn't enjoy doing finished pieces, finished illustrations, and for an illustrator, it would have been a very different thing, I think. Illustrators are all about the finished product. Perhaps, yeah. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, he obviously draws just for fun on stream, but if he was an illustrator, the things that are fun for him would have been different. I mean, there are like Riot lead illustrator, or maybe not the lead illustrator, but lead artist who streams on Twitch, or at least he used to. I don't see him anymore, and he just does finished paintings. That just shows that the end goal for him is a finished product, as it usually is for an illustrator. So I would suspect that EO is either an animator or a concept artist. Probably concept artist, if you ask me. Or he might just be a lead in a team and he does everything. Yeah. Actually, um, did he mention that he has a kid recently? Who the hell is going to be his boss? I think he did, and people mentioned it in the chat as well. That that he was taking a break because of something was off with his kid. Maybe it was a joke though. Like, dude, Koreans. The thing is, you can't even translate it properly. If you use just Google Translate, it just comes up with weird stuff. But yeah, the way they joke is very very weird to us. I mean, what's the legend there going around about him that EO is a 17-year-old cadet, cadet schoolgirl? What was it? What's the legend there? Swedish girl? I don't think it was Swedish girl. I think it was military school girl for some reason. Although, yeah, like the main point is underage girl. Reminds me of Tatsuki Fujimoto's meme with him doing a Twitter for his not existing younger girl, younger sister. That is like some next level trolling, in my opinion. Yeah. Gee, are you reading Chainsaw Man at the moment? I mean, are you keeping up with the second season of manga? I just can't wait for the next chapter. It's coming out today, though. Hopefully. Was it the previous week? It's like 50-50 on where it releases, like once a week or once every 2 weeks. You don't have the patience? Oh man. I mean, you don't need to have the patience. It's just, I mean, for me, it's more interesting as like than watching an anime. Really? Oh, I enjoy it. I've never had a physical copy of anything. Go ahead then. I've read it just recently. It is fire. It's very good. Um, the art style is something to get used to, but once you get into it, it's very, very good. The story, the humor, like everything, really. It is just amazing. Oh, you like the art style? Oh, then you're good to start then. For me, the art style was the turn off initially, since the anime is just so good and the art style is very sketchy, very like not clean compared to Chainsaw or like One Punch Man stuff, like from like what I'm initially used to reading. Yeah, well, now I really don't care anymore, since I know how the story ends. It's not like it's not that important to me that they're not continuing with the anime anymore. Die Dark? No, I haven't even heard that name. Oh, really? Is it good? All right, all right. Might be venturing into it sometime soon then. Sounds good. Wasn't it the girl who wrote Dorohedoro? I believe it is. Die Dark. All right. I'll have to read it. For real? Are you serious? So is their identity unknown? Wow, that's interesting. How's that the case? Did they just not want um to go public or something? Hmm. Actually, Gio, how do you know so much about the artist if you didn't even read the manga? Like what makes you kind of look up the information about the artist if you didn't even read the manga? How would you be interested in that? Hmm. I see. Got super hooked from the anime. Yeah. Um, I think I rewatched it like 3 times, the anime. It is really good. I really like the songs there as well. Dude, the music they put in there, fire. I like the humor a lot. It's one of the best. I love how many characters they introduce, and they all have a personality to them. Oh, yeah, I really wanted to draw the hard guy, Shin. I really wanted to draw him. Actually, yeah, I wanted to draw a couple of characters from there. Him and two, I would have wanted to draw Noi as well. Like those three guys are just they deserve a fan art of them. Who else was there? Who else was there who deserves a painting for themselves? Mm. The one thing was very annoying was the Ebisu girl and the idiot who was with her all the time. Like those two are just very annoying. And then they went through the whole manga as well. I guess you gotta have the losers um to compare them to kind of main characters, or just for fun to have some jokes about them. No, I was talking about how there are just so many characters who deserve their own fan art. I mean, I really wanted to paint them, but um, to say that I'm just so busy with commissions now. Ooh, there's so much fan art to do, so much fun to have with all of those characters. Jill, who would you draw out of Dorohedoro if you only had one character to choose? I would probably paint N. As much as I want to paint Shin as well, but N would just be, allow for more expression with all the mushrooms and stuff. He would have been more fun to paint. You've done a lot of drawings already? Oh man. Sketch of Kaiman? I would have not wanted to draw Kaiman though. The guy inside him peeking. Dude, so you haven't read the manga, have you? Like the actual story behind who is in his mouth is just insane. It is so deep. It's so uh like you basically don't know it till the very end, and the manga is very long. No, no, I wouldn't spoil because like uh it was also said in anime. I will just um heat up your interest a bit so you actually give up and read it finally. They spoke like they mentioned in manga that not in manga in anime that what was her name? Uh, the girl who went around with Kaiman all the time. It slipped out of my head. What was her name again? Um, Nikaido. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like they mentioned that her magic is time related, and the way she uses it is very unique. It's like this thing alone is worth reading. How she uses it, and like how it looks. I'm always fascinated how you know all those guys come up with such interesting ideas for like superpowers and stuff. You think that all the superpowers, superheroes and stuff that it all was it's been discovered all of it, but yeah, no. Yeah, the power system is there is very unique. Like in Chainsaw Man as well. It is also like not only the power system is itself, but how they use the abilities is very creative. Just take the Shin's power. He slices things up, but they are still alive after being cut. That's like, how do you even come up with something like that in your head? That's That's impressive. The fact that Chainsaw one of the strong devils is kind of dumb, but you haven't read the manga, have you? You know, it's being explained later, I think. Yeah, they didn't touch on it in anime, but basically, um, all right, do I say it to you or do I not? I've spoiled. So the reason why all the devils are afraid of him is because whoever he like consumes, they cease to exist. Basically, he erases other devils if he beats them. This that is what the second part of manga is about. They introduced the War Devil, and the War Devil just hates Chainsaw Man because like the Chainsaw Devil because they lost to them a while ago, and now nobody is afraid of the war just due to Chainsaw Man. They even forgot about it. Why is the power exclusive to Pachin? I mean, that's a starting point, I guess. I usually don't question stuff like that. It's I. Mm, I usually only question the way the story is told and the way the characters are treated. But you know, if he wants to set up an universe like that, where like you know this character is somehow the most powerful, I mean, all right, that's up to the author, I guess. And it's not like he's the most powerful though. It's he's definitely nothing close to you know being the most powerful. He's the devil that all devils fear. N- I mean, not really. They don't really fear him as much. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know about the part where they were sent to hell and they've met the darkness devil, the devil that never been defeated before, like one of the most powerful. Yeah, it's not like he was afraid of anything there. That scene was creepy AF, by the way. I wonder if they'll recreate it in anime if they go forward with it. Why isn't it a drill, a screwdriver? I mean, chainsaw just looks cooler. I don't like how they animated him in anime though. It kind of looked dumb with CGI stuff. I mean, he looks more kind of more massive, more muscular in manga, I guess, with his head and stuff. Yeah, he looked kind of slim, kind of skinny. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I mean, fights themselves, they're fine. They're fine, but nothing exceptional, really. I mean, it all looked better in my head while reading the manga. So I'm more of a manga enjoyer now. Yeah, dude, exactly. That's what I'm picturing in my head when I think of Slim Chainsaw Man. He looked so skinny there. But overall, I would say they recreated it pretty well. I mean, it could have been much worse. Just envision what was it, the fourth season of Attack on Titan with literally those paper dolls. there are Titans on CGI. That was embarrassing. I mean, dude, I would have animated it better, and I've never done animation before. That was terrible. Imagine if they did it the same way Dorohedoro was done. That would have been fire. Although I think um they did the art style right, I think. Like, the sketchy style of Tatsuki Fujimoto. Do you think? I think Dorohedoro is like probably the best animated show I've ever seen. When it comes to animes, I think it's the best. I really don't see how you can make it better. They used a lot of 3D, but it was done right. Like it was done on not important moments. Like all the fights were done in 2D or with a huge element of 2D. Dude, somehow, it was all fine before 3D, and now they have to use it. Like, hello, all the Evangelion was done in 2D, and it looks absolutely amazing till this day. The anime from before 2000s. They could have implemented the drive style and money a lot more. Actually, true, yeah. Budget and time saver. Yeah, well, I get it, but you know, just hire more people. Hello? Isn't the anime industry just so? I don't actually know if it's very profitable or not, but just hire more guys. Hire me to animate. Limited budget per episode. Well, like, yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, um, but isn't the thing is just so popular that you'd have an enormous budget for it already? Coordination was shit because they outsource a lot. Yeah. Mm. I mean, in my head, just if something is as profitable, like as um successful, like wouldn't you have almost like an unlimited amount of money for it then? And in this case, like what stops you from actually doing a good job, hiring more people, paying them more, and uh, managing it all well as well? All enemies, you mean? Mm-hmm. Really? The same budget for all titles? Are you sure about that? Oh, you even know the number? You're very educated on that subject. Actually, Gio, you might know, um, like the manga artists themselves, like do they, do they make more money if the manga makes it to anime, or um, is the main profit just still the manga sales? Like, do you know that? 100%? I mean, I get that they get paid more for it, but how should I put it? Like, yeah, yeah, that's definitely a thing, but mm, basically, I was told that the anime is just the marketing tool for manga. And is that actually true? Because somebody used that logic to defend why um, what was the name? Tokyo Ghoul anime is just so garbage, and they just said that it is just there to promote the manga. And I'm like, how is that true? Like that literally can be right. First of all, how is the terrible anime is going to promote the manga? And the second is just, wouldn't the anime itself make more money if it was done well? They get royalties from anime. Yeah, like I think so as well. You'd think that anime would make more money than the manga itself. At least how it seems to me. Because just the anime itself is so much kind of so much works for so much wider audience in case of Cyberpunk. Oh yeah, the Cyberpunk anime was dope, by the way. That was awesome. There is some 2D animation, no 3D garbage as needed. That one was nice. The best ending, yeah, dude, the song as well. You might be saying it just because you really you just want to read a Dorohedoro manga. You just can't wait. You need some manga in your system. It's actually very addictive. Like as soon as you start reading, it's you might not stop until it's finished. It was like me, like that for Dorohedoro for me. Like I was reading for like 7 to 8 hours a day for like half a week until it was done. Dude, don't wait until then. Just read it now. I can even, well, you just go on mangaread.com and you read it. It's all up there. Read it on a wider screen on PC or something. Yeah, on your phone it would have been a disservice to an author. I was reading it on my laptop and on my monitor before. I mean, I get it's not the same, but it's actually I only know that, so It's still good. You still get to enjoy the art style, the story and stuff, everything basically. I get you not get to turn the pages and all the roleplay stuff, but still. Yeah, dude, you need to. What's there on with the Chainsaw Man? Yeah, you have to read Fire Punch as well. Uh, that's also by Tatsuki Fujimura, and I mean, it's way heavier than a Chainsaw Man. Yeah, Fire Punch should be first on that list. That is just like the turnarounds in storytelling. It is just insane. I mean, I wonder how they animate it if they even wanted to. It is just brutal. And there is no anime for that, so the only way to get it is to read. Nurasawa. Um, name some of his work. I might know the stuff, but I don't recognize the name. Monster? I've watched Monster. Dude, the anime is boring AF. Don't watch it. It is. I mean, the anime is like older than me, but yeah, still though. I mean, I don't know. It got kind of repetitive to the like second half, in my opinion. I like the detective guy though, Runge. He was fun. It just started feeling pointless and childish a bit at some point. I don't know. Like the characters just running around after each other. I mean, I enjoyed the whole thing though. I watched it till the end. I didn't drop it, as I often do with animes that I don't like. Still solid. I don't know if I would be interested in reading it though. Kinda more after some fantasy stuff, you know. More grounded setting doesn't excite me anymore. I'm spoiled in that case. Gotta read Berserk. Yeah. That I haven't touched and don't even plan on doing so. Kinda not a fan of the art style and the stories. I mean, I don't really. I didn't really get that caught into the story while watching anime, so I don't know.